gonna have enough of a population to be able to
I'll do my best.
to fully sustain a classic environment. And then you got these other motherfuckers like, oh, the game isn't for you. But we want people to play the game, but it isn't for you. Yeah, really good message you're sending. The guy, Stay Safe TV, he even added me on Discord. He wanted to have me on his Twitch stream, but it's like, I'm weary of shit like that because it's like, I'm not about to be, you know, walking onto someone else's home turf to try and have a conversation with them because fucking, it's very easy to make you appear to be the bad guy. And it's like, nah. You know, I'm a world-hardened individual. I don't trust people. And it's a very iffy situation when it's like, I'd love to dive into the discussion deeper. I'd love to have you on my stream. And it's like, nah. If you want to talk, come to my stream where there's nobody here. And it's completely neutral. And there are some people here. I'm not discounting my lurkers and stuff. Like, I love you guys. Any view means a lot to me. It really does. I'm just not good at expressing my emotions in that regard. Like, I'm not good at showing love and affection to people. It's kind of a foreign concept to me. But rest assured, I do have it for anybody who walks in, sticks around to listen to me jabber on about crazy nonsense. And you know, I'd love you even more if you hit the follow button. That would help me out a lot, so that more people could come and hang out. And I'd love if you subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Just because that's just the nature of the beast. Like, you have to advertise yourself. You have to ensure that your business, because that's what this is. This is my storefront. I'm here selling you my personality and my quirkiness. This is the product I'm selling. And I'm not having other people advertise me. I'm not going to forums and whoring myself out in that regard. I'm 100% relying on people just showing up out of the blue and sticking around. But it's not like I'm acting self-righteous. Like, if I feel the need to, I will advertise myself on Reddit, whatever I need to do to get this off the ground, because this means something to me. And I'm the kind of person where if I want something, I will actively try to get it. Come on, dude. I'm only gonna die tired. See, so it is guaranteed that it'll be an offensive spell if you cast it in advanced form. So that's good to know, actually. You just have to be aware of the fact that it takes you way longer to cast. Eventually, we will get the ability to choose whether or not it's offensive or defensive with one of our skills. It'll be like Brainiac Magic Choose or some shit like that. Don't quite have it yet. It might be on one of our side weapons, but we need Desert Iron Sand for that. And in order to get that, we need to go back to the desert, but we're not going... We will be going back to the desert shortly. Maybe not in this episode, but we'll be going back shortly. It would be my honor, John Whitehorse. Don't you touch me. See, that's a pretty neat little combo that you can do. It just takes practice. That way it ensures that you're not like...
Too bad.
Like, she's pretty neat. She's different. It's just she's someone you need a lot of practice on before you understand all of her subtleties. Not to sound hoity-toity, but I mean, it's the truth. 5'11". I don't want to actually give Raven any gear outside of what his actual equipment is. That's for reasons. But yeah, just be wary that anything you put on him, you're gonna want to take off of him.
Let's have a good time.
I'm not sure why. I just have a feeling that you're not gonna want to give him stuff for now. Yeah, if you'll notice, in Brainiac form, you cast way faster. But I'm not a fan of Brainiac form. Hey, stop that. And that's why I don't like healing circles, because they're too stupid to stay in it, so turn it off. Like, it is just awful that they are so inept. And it's not that they're inept, I mean, like, you really can't, like, maybe you can code it in, I don't know. But it's like, it's just really not a good thing. Because Healing Circle is a very, very, very powerful single target heal. The only thing that sucks is you have to stand in it. And, you know, they are designed that if they're really low health, they'll run away from the enemy. And so they won't stay in one place. What form am I in? Woohoo! One whole fireball.
Come to me.
Hey, come on!
Yeah, there's not a boss fight here, so you can cook and fight with near reckless abandon. We won't have a boss fight for a while. Certainly, probably not in this episode. We won't get to it. We have about 45 minutes left, so unless I just speed run through all this shit, we're probably not going to get there. And I'm probably not going to speed run through it because I want to fight everybody in here. And that's one thing I haven't been checking either, is making sure that people are learning skills, which I should be doing. That's 100% bad of me to not be doing that, because that's wasted learning points. Straight up wasted. Woohoo! One fireball.
All right, here we go. Yay!
Like, I don't know if it's the same where, depending on how many times she casts Risky Cast, if it adds more. Because, like, the way it works with Rita, there's just running cards on the other side of the shelf. I can just make it out. Why do we have to wear hoods and coats while Gush and Droid wear short skirts? We get so clammy and hot, we're burning up. Our goggles are steaming up. Oh, what a world. Yeah, the reason why is it's because there's sexile women, and that's why they wear short skirts, because they're gothic Lolitas. It's not for any practical reason. Jaeger's a bit of a lolicon. Don't want none of this, buddy.
I'm using this. First aid.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second.